Can I get a latte with regular milk, please?
Small, medium, large?
Medium, please.
Thank you.
Ain't it crazy that to get a latte in the city you gotta pay like $8 now? And I also said a medium. This looks like a small to me. I don't know. They keep making the sizes smaller. Now this is something I haven't shared on the channel yet before, but I actually moved out of NYC. I mean, it's only 30 minutes away, but it is technically outside of the city. One of my goals this year was to settle down into my new place here. Get new furniture, put up some art on my blank walls. I had some super plain walls for a long time, so I got some art up. I also wanted to get some smart tech installed, and also just kind of in general make my studio room a bit more comfortable. I'm extra proud of the stuff I did that required handiwork and handy skills because as a kid from the city, I never considered myself to be a handy person at all. And honestly, it's just taken me a long while to get this studio room in a place where I actually feel comfortable creating in it. It's one of the many reasons I failed at my goal of creating more content this year. Specifically, I had said that I wanted to create 2 videos each month. And so that means that at this point, I should be at like 16 videos. And the truth is, I've only put up 2 videos this year, and it's already September. Which is super crazy to even say, like for real, time is flying. Honestly, I've been having a sort of creative midlife crisis where I'm trying to figure out what I want my creative identity to be at this stage of my life. I spent a lot of 2022 working on a new album. I ended up making 8 or 9 songs that I was super proud of. Genuinely, I felt like I had gotten to the point where I was creating the music I've always wanted to create. The production was perfect, and in terms of the lyrics and the delivery, I was happier than I've ever been with any other collection of songs I've ever created. By the middle of 2023, I was ready to release it all. I played it for friends and got great feedback, but for some reason, I just wasn't feeling it. I don't mean the music, I mean just the whole process of releasing the music. I didn't feel like being the annoying music promoter on social media. I didn't feel like sending a ton of emails to playlisters and influencers. And overall, I knew that as someone doing music and YouTube part-time, I didn't have the energy to give the music the push that it deserved. And I wasn't about to drop my shit that I have been obsessed with for the last year and change, just to see it get a super underwhelming response. Nah. So long story short, I didn't release the music. I also stopped creating new music for the first time in years. And with that, I also stopped publishing to YouTube. But this isn't really a sad story. The truth is, I've been focused on other things. You know, different things. Really it's shit that I have been meaning to focus on for a while, but I just never really had the time. Like, getting my mind and body right. I actually completed my first 10K in June, and a few weeks ago, I did my first half marathon. I've never talked about it on the channel before, but my actual 9-to-5 is in tech. And one thing I have been working on for the last year is a promotion, which I was finally able to secure in July. I've been learning a lot more about money and personal finance, and I got a few goals on that front that I think I'll get done by the end of the year as well. One of them is to finally pay off these damn student loans. I've also been traveling and spending time with my girlfriend. I actually met her last year on one of the dating apps. And so, yeah, there's been a lot going on even though I've been pretty quiet here on YouTube. Up until now, so much of my YouTube channel has been about music and how I create it. And now that I haven't been making music, I haven't been sure what to even talk about in my videos or if people even want to hear me talk about anything else. This week, I had to travel for work, and on the way, I made a bet with my girlfriend that it would take me less than 15 minutes after leaving the Uber to check in my bag and making it past security. And so, let's see who wins the bet. So far, the timeline is we got off the Uber at 6:33. By 6:37, I had checked my bag in. It took me 13 minutes to get in and through security. My prize? Bragging rights, of course, but also, I get to check out this Sapphire Lounge for food and drinks. I placed an order on my phone, and within a few minutes, I had a bourbon drink at my table, followed by a burger and fries. All free. I made my way to the gate, boarded the plane. 8 hours later, half of which I was sleeping for, I finally made it. It's 12:40 p.m. here, which means that it's like 6:40 in the morning in New York. And so I'm trying to stay up the whole day so I can kind of beat the jet lag. And so I ordered a medium coffee. Let's see what I got and let's see how much it costs. It's pretty good. After coffee, I went to the metro station, got a ticket, and met up with some coworkers that live here so they could show me around a little bit. This is the beautiful city of Prague. Seeing new places is one of my favorite things. One of many things I love to do. At times, I struggle with feeling like there's too much that I'm interested in. There's a lot that I'm curious about, a lot of shit that I sometimes get obsessed with, in kind of the same way that I did music. And I want to bring you guys into all of it on this channel. And by the way, it's not that I think I'm never gonna make music again. I've taken extended breaks in the past and I always get back to it at some point. What I want is for my YouTube channel to be able to reflect what my life is at any given time. And at this time, it's not music. And so I want to free myself from that a little bit and feel okay with sharing any and all aspects of my life. If all of this extra stuff is not for you and you want to unsub, I understand, it's okay. Thank you so much for the support you've offered me up until this point. And for everyone else, the folks who are planning to stick around, thank you so much for your trust. I'm really excited to show you where I can take this channel and where I could take my creativity when I don't have to be confined to music. So thank you so much. I got a lot of dope shit coming and I can't wait to share it with you all. Thank you. Much love.